Hey guys, it's Cristin Harber. I am here, actually on the way to Target to get last minute Easter things. And I'm going to tell you the story that I mentioned in the video about naming like the first characters, Cash and Colby and Jared. I'm going to tell you that story about Garrison's Creed that I think is kind of funny. Maybe you won't think it's funny. I think it's funny. Okay, so where should I start? Garrison's Creed. So, okay, let's back up. Garrison's Creed is book number 2 in the Titan series. So book number 1 was basically like my first military romance. Like I had written other things before that. But they weren't military romance. And so Winters was like my first kind of hot and heavy series book. And book 2, I had no idea how to start it. Like none. But eventually it came to me. I actually thought when I first started writing Garrison's Creed that I was going to hate Cash. Because in my mind, nobody was ever going to live up to like my first action hero, you know? Like Colby was everything at the time that I thought like a romantic suspense, military romance book should be. So now I had to come up with Cash Garrison. Like, who was he? Like, he had to be different, right? And, like, I didn't know what to do. But I didn't, okay? So I came up with this guy who I thought was going to be amazing. And he was. He was different than Colby in, like, so many ways. They were nothing alike in, like, how they were built, in their personalities. Nothing was the same. And I had to write that first, like, sexy scene, right? It did not come. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if I felt like I was going to cheat on my first book boyfriend that I had written if I was in the bedroom with another character. I have no idea what my problem was. So, I don't really think this is a spoiler, but it kind of talks about a specific scene. So if you haven't read Garrison's Creed, I'll like wave my hands or something when you should come back, so you don't hear about it. Okay? So, starting now. All right. When they are at Winter's house, and they being Nicola and Cash. Let's go, buddy. I don't want to use my horn. Sorry. I'm driving, obviously. They were just sitting at the green light. Okay, so they were just sitting at the green light, and Nick and Cash were just sitting on the bed in Winter's house. So I forget, it was before. Gosh, did they take a shower? Okay, I'm getting confused right this second. But okay, so they're sitting on the bed, and I literally just have them sitting on the bed. Like legs dangling over the side of the mattress, probably hands in their laps, or you know what, if it's Nicola, she's fidgeting, right? Because she fidgeted, she's a fidgeter. So she was probably, sitting there, and that's where I could get. Like, I couldn't get any further. And I wrote this whole scene where Cash is like, so, you watch the Redskins? And she's like, yeah, football, super cool. And he's like, oh, did you catch that game? And blah, 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 blah. And then, like, I end the scene, and they're like, all right, cool, so we'll do this again sometime. Like, they're just buddy friends. Like, it had been sexual tension all the way up to the point where they sit on the bed. And then they're just sitting there like, so, watch the game. And she's like, maybe, no, football, yay, okay, yep. And they're both just like sitting there. And I ended the scene. And you guys, I wasn't even joking. I was like, okay, this is how it's gonna go. So I sent it to my crit partners, and oh gosh, Sharon Kay, Claudia Connors, JB Salisbury, like they wrote me back and they're like, what the double deuce is this? Like, they have to take their clothes off right now. And I was like, oh, I don't think they're ready for that yet. I think that they have to, you know, talk about some things, find more things in common. Like, I don't know why I was so scared to write this scene. I just could not do it. Oh gosh. But eventually I did, and that scene turned out, okay, that guy had his turn signal on, but did not turn. Alright, here I go. That scene turned out awesome. Like, I loved everything about it. But I definitely went back to my crit partners and was like, no, you guys, I really think that this is what needs to happen. Like, they need to, you know, build up their trust. They need to trust each other more. And they're just not ready to get into bed together. Oh gosh, I wish I could send you, I wish I had the messages from them. I probably still do somewhere. Gosh, I mean, they ripped me apart. I'm pretty sure at least one of them told me that they would never talk to me again if Cash and Nick didn't quickly dive under the covers. So it may have required a glass of wine. I don't remember exactly, but I like sat down and was like, okay, all right, peoples, let's have some sexy time. Let's get it on. And I just and it worked out, right? But I don't know if that person's going anywhere, so we're gonna go this way. We're at Target now. We're in the Target parking lot, which apparently the Friday before Easter is a freaking madhouse at noon. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna park all the way at the end, because walking is good for you anyway. And there's like people who are nuts happening. Or, you know, maybe we'll turn over here. I know you guys are very interested in where I'm gonna park. So, now you know. Alright, I'm gonna loop-de-loop into this parking spot and then sign off. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How easy was that? Okay. Talk to you later. Bye!